Good evening, all. Welcome to tonight's two issues. And we're doing issue 19 and 20. First of all, let me just welcome my co-host for this evening, which is Mark Mobbs.
Evening, all.
Good evening, all. How are we? How are you, Mark?
I'm good, thanks. Busy day, but what we're drinking tonight?
I'm just drinking the green Carlsberg.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. Right. Let's see the comments and see what goes on. I'm going to put the link in the description as well, guys, if anyone wants to join in. More than welcome. Mark Mods, first time on my stream because I missed last week. Yeah, there was a link. If anyone wants to join in, the link's in the description in the chat. We got P40F20. Hi, all. Good evening. We got you, Mark, which says evening. I am Mark Mods. Okay. Who else have we got? Dave Mill. Hi, everyone. Hi, Dave Mill. If you want to join in, just click the link in the thing, and then whoever wants to join in, just click the link. So we go for issue 19 then?
Yep.
Let me put on screen if I can just show the part. So
subframe parts.
Yeah, scroll down a bit.
Yeah. Hang on.
Too far. What?
There we go.
I just should tell you, but
so right hand inner side member.
Yeah, let me just.
Is that plastic or metal?
Yeah, hang on. Let me. Yeah, it's metal.
Metal.
Yeah, let me just put the light on.
Yeah.
See. I did change camera views. Whoops. Forgot then. Because the laptop's so far away, see, I can't. Sorry, guys, if you can see the little glare on the screen. Hang on. Just need to switch cameras. Yeah. So what is metal bit? Yeah. So if I go.
How heavy is it?
It's not that heavy at all. It's like it's a feather, like. Yeah. So step one.
Right. So down to step one. And that. So this shows the inner side member provided with this issue, highlighted in green, will fit into the rest of the subframe. So, nice picture of how it's going to look. Right. So I think all you're doing, Chris, is doing that.
Yeah, that's it, guys. That's it.
Fitting that in. What's that? $9.99 for that.
Or well, yeah, I think or $8.99. I think it's about £10. Yeah.
Yeah, $9.99 for that.
Yeah, man. Is that better? Is that like better like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. What's coming next weekend?
Right. Next week is go down. Next issue 20. We have Reynolds 531 tubing.
No, you go down.
I am down. Issue 20, the Jaguar story, the E-Types world.
Yeah, what says? Yeah. So tell you what's coming in next week, don't you?
Yeah. It looks like wishbones.
Yeah, it tells you in the description, doesn't it?
Right. Sorry, yeah, I found it. Right upper and lower wishbones, right suspension, upright, and screws.
Yeah, so we can have a good screw now.
Yeah. So let me stop this and then go to the next one.
Yeah. While Mark is doing that, I'm gonna switch. Get the camera's angles sorted. I'm gonna take comments of that. Open Testament. Yeah, hang on a minute. I just got my head in the way. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I just done it. The screen says so far away, so I can't. Whoops. Yeah, let me just have a look at the comments to see him. While wait for Mark. So what else has we got in the chat then?
Right, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm just watching you and Newcastle. Yeah, okay, cool. Moses, we've got Alex on reiterates, hi Chris, look forward to your build if you're 1920. Yeah, Alex, yeah, Alex is in the group, guys. So if anyone wants to like, share, you've got like, share, subscribe to me and Mark Mods, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell, thumbs up, and then we go from there. And just for everyone to know, please be aware this is not a toy, this is just a model. If anyone's over 14 or over under 14, please be aware. We are over the age of 18. We could be using screwdrivers, craft knives. Just be aware.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just putting a thing up for my channel on the chat. If anybody
You have ready in the beginning.
There we go.
You put it in
Right,
again.
I'm ready.
Yeah, and we are.
Right.
Yeah, I changed camera views again.
You're paying $8.99, Chris.
Yeah, I think it's about 10 quid. I think if you get the replacement issues, you've got to buy them.
Yeah.
With this one.
Right, so let's go through the parts.
Yeah.
So 20-1 should be the right upper wishbone.
Yeah, I don't know which one's which, so, but. Oh, come on, you sod. Get him out. Which one's which, so?
The one with like a bit of a circle on the end with a hole in it is the right upper wishbone.
You like a bit of holes in it, don't we? I got guys, we got a guest coming in. I think it's Dave Say, I think, if I can. Hang on. I can't see the mouse. Got a guest coming in, guys, so if anyone. Oh, come on, mouse, where are you? Can't see him. Hang on, guys. I got a bit of a technical issue here. Hang on. 2 seconds, my head's in the way, but I can't see the mouse. So, all right, Dave.
Hello. All right. All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. The screen was out.
All right.
Yeah, let me just go back to the screens we were on.
I'm only gonna be with you for about, I don't know, half an hour or so.
Yeah, we won't be that long today. It's not a long issue tonight, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that one we're looking for?
Let's have a look. Yes, that's 20-1.
Yeah, got that. And that's
20-2 is similar. It's like a triangle.
hey, it's like a musical instrument, there. Let me get my scissors. Cut the bag. So are we been anyway, Dave?
Busy today.
And I have.
Yeah, I've been doing this, that, and the other.
Yeah, same as me. I had storage box off my neighbours here, and I've been moving the bedroom around.
Oh yeah.
I'm still in a mess at the minute, but
yeah,
because I didn't have time to set the stream and everything. So I set the stream and everything, but I didn't get instructions. So while I was sorting that out, while I was talking to Mark, then I was sorting instructions out. And that's
yeah, that's 20-2.
Yeah.
And then you should have 20-3, which is the right suspension upright. Yeah, that's it. Is that metal?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they have a bit of plastic, I think.
And then lastly, we should have 3 JD03 screws.
Yeah, got them.
Right.
So we can have a good screw now, can we?
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready, Chris?
Yeah, just that. You like my jokes, innit, Dave?
Oh, aye.
You should have seen the joke I've just told him. He was in stitches.
Yeah, I like that as well. That was good. Let me just have the screws and pots ready. We've got 3, so I think we're using 2.
Probably, yeah, because they always give you one spare, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, go on. Step 1.
Right, step 1. take the right-hand inner side member from stage 19.
Yeah, which is
What we had a first, didn't we? Yeah. And the suspension component supplied this time.
Yeah.
Right, so it says holding the side member this way around, note the 2 pivot holes indicated.
Yeah, let me get my book as well so I can...
Yeah.
Get my book a sec while I can reference what you're doing now, because I can't see what's screen connected. We'll have to further back, see. So if I get a book, that'll help. What step are we on? 1.
Step 2.
Yeah, what step do we need?
Right, so it says, right, we need the suspension components supplied this time.
Yeah,
And then holding the side member this way around, note the 2 pivot holes indicated.
Yeah, so if I'll get everything organised in a second. Right, how's that? Yeah, mine screen. So we need this bit.
Yeah, I think probably the other way around.
That way, is it?
Let's have a look. Yeah, it has to be that way because the bits are on top of the piece.
So what next?
Right, so number 3, line up the lower wishbone with the side member as shown.
Which wishbone do we need?
It looks like... Oh, it doesn't actually say which wishbone. It looks like... so show me wishbones again. I think it's the one at the top of your hand, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, and it says slot it in as shown. Yes, it is that right. It is the proper that wishbone.
So slot it in. So let me check where that goes. Which way does this go in?
Let's have a look. It goes on at the top of the part that you're holding from last issue.
Yeah.
It goes in the right-hand side hole.
There, like that, you mean?
Hang on, I can't. It's off camera, so I can't see.
Whoops. Let me just
Yeah. Right. Turn that piece around, Chris.
Yeah.
No, turn it on to the other side.
That way.
No. Back as you had it and flip it over. Flip it over.
That way.
Yeah. Turn it to your right. Right. Do you see the hole in the top right corner?
There.
Yeah. The one at the side, it needs to slot into there. No.
That one.
Yes. But that needs to be on the inside of the part, not on the outside.
Okay. That doesn't go in. Oh, there you mean?
No, you've got it on. It needs to be the other side of it. So, if you look at the instructions, Chris.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm just
Yeah, stage 4.
Stage 4, you mean?
Yeah, it goes on the inside, not on the outside.
Yeah, so it goes on the inside, not on it.
Yeah.
Like that then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And then it wants you to do the same with the other wishbone on the other side, but it's slightly into the square frame.
Okay. This is confusing. That goes there. Right. What step we want now? 4.
We're on step 5.
Oh yeah, so we put the...
Are they screwed in, Mark, or are they just clipped in?
Clipped in for a minute.
Yeah, clipped in.
Does that look out, you mean? Hang on. It's off camera. Whoops.
Yeah.
Let me just put this one back in. Hang on a second. Ah, there's a pain in the bum. Oh, come on. Hang on, I got the wrong one. I can't get that one in from there. Does it look out, you mean? That one?
Let's have a look.
But the top one's not in the sec.
Yeah. Let me just scroll down and see if that has to be screwed in, because if it is, it'll make your life a lot easier.
It will, won't it? Exactly. Hi. Yeah, I'm doing all right, thanks.
Yeah, right, Brex that lit.
No, it doesn't get screwed in.
So is it like that then?
Right, coming back. Yes.
Yeah.
Now the next one goes in like the other, but you should see in the top square of the part, you should see like a notch with another hole, with a hole in for it to go into.
Oh, this bit you mean?
No, not that bit, the other wishbone.
I just put that one in, didn't I?
No, it's got two on each side, Chris.
Oh, confusing me now.
Sorry.
Whoops.
We would start with a difficult one.
Oh, so it goes like that then?
Yes.
I didn't notice that. That is a pain in the rear. That can't go in there though. Well, it goes in that way.
It should just slot in.
No, it doesn't. This one does. That one's.
That one should go. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
And then the other one, it should slot in to not that one, Chris. The one to the right, the hole to the right of it.
Oh, there.
It's like a notch. Yes, there. Right. I think the one on the right, you've got a bit the wrong way around. Let me have a look at instructions.
I didn't notice that one.
Yeah. That one in your right hand, you need to turn it around because it's in the wrong way.
That way around, is it?
That's it. Yeah, that's correct. Right. Now to the next step. Right. Now, taking the suspension upright, the other part that we've got left.
Yeah.
Right. It says you've got to hold it. You should have a notch on the end of it and then another notch going through. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Yeah, just a second. I'm just checking them.
Right, look, hold it like that. That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what it wants you to do is fit the two pivot holes over the pins projecting from the two wishbones.
Oh, like. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This makes sense now.
Right.
Because what you told them, so you screw this in.
Yeah. And then, yeah, it says fit two of the JD03 screws provided into the holes to hold the suspension upright in place.
Is it like that now?
So have a look. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's screw in, is it?
Yeah. It says tighten both screws fully, then check that both wishbones are able to pivot freely as indicated by the arrows.
Yeah. Do that next. Do that in a minute now. Oh, you bugger. screw just came off the driver. Enjoy yourself, Mark. And it's green as well, so it's camouflaged. Oh. It has to be the same colour, doesn't it? What holes are we putting screws in now? Oh, the second one in.
Right.
I'm going to do one at a time, I think. Just enough to
Yeah.
grab.
Yeah, just take your time with it, Chris. Hi, Dave Milne.
I did, Mel. Oh, yeah, I said that. I think we just now. Yeah, I think I'm going to get this side in first. Then
Yeah.
I go the other wishbone in. It's going to be easier.
Yeah.
Nice photo you put on Facebook, Dave.
Nice photo.
Yeah.
Which one's that one?
The one you just recently put on Facebook earlier with you and your missus.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
was taken yesterday, was that?
Yeah, nice. I like that as well. No,
Thank you. Yeah, we was actually taking
selfies.
no, we was actually at somebody's birthday
Oh, yeah.
do yesterday.
So, yeah. Oh, come on, you bitch. Oh, this G fit for Zell was small screws here.
And this is why these models are not made for kids and they're not toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said in the beginning. That's why we've got to be careful. Right. That's enough to grab at the minute, so I can get the other one in, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be right. Only thing I got to do then.
Can't be as bad as the steps on the Route Master.
No.
Steps are alright.
That took you a couple of hours, that one.
You wait till you get to the wiring.
That's the beach. I bet that's the beach as well, is it?
Yeah.
Right, I'm taking the screw out a bit.
The wiring and the windows. Whoa.
On the Route Master, Dave.
Yeah.
On the original one, the front lights, were they yellow or clear?
Well,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, there was yellowy, weren't they?
Yeah. So what's the model coming up as? Is it clear then they're giving you?
No, they're giving us yellowy lights, and
Right.
if you noticed on mine, they actually didn't give us a side light on the near side.
Yeah. Wait on any ones. That
The
one.
hole is there. The hole is there, and the lamp lens is there. But we've made a modification to it, and we've actually put an LED in there.
Right.
I used some LEDs that were said to me by somebody that they would do, and I used this LED, and I didn't try it out first. I got it all together and I plugged it all in, and it's a white light.
Right.
It's not a creamy coloured light. So
best thing to do is if you're ever wanting to change the colour of lenses, on if it's a clear lens, they do like a clear paint in model shops, and you can paint it onto a clear thing and it'll actually dry, but then the light will shine through it.
Yeah, another one. Yeah.
Because I've done that on my my Hummer. I had to get some red and orange clear paint, and it and I've tried it on the X-Wing as well for some of the buttons, and it works out. It's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks great, Chris.
So what do they call that then, Mark?
The paint.
Yeah, that's it for this weekend.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that's completed. The assembly should look like this. You will complete the suspension springing at a later stage. So, in other words, put it away until,
Yeah. So in other words, put it away or bugger off.
Right. Right. Next issue
Yeah.
is issue 21. Parts are left-hand inner side member. So it's the other side to what you've just done today, Chris.
Oh yeah. So that's the part of the front then.
Yeah, I think if that's the case, I think it's just going to be that coming. I don't think you're going to be doing out next time, Chris.
No, so I might just
Might have to skip a week and then come back the week after.
see how it goes, in it.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it's just going to give you another one of the other side. So that's a shame.
Yeah.
All right,
No.
I'll stop this now.
Yeah, and that's another light which I used off P40 F20. That was my light I used for the first time.
Right.
Do you like that light then, Dave?
Yeah, looks excellent.
Let me see if I can find this paint. 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, no, we've been busy on the Route Master. Oh, well, Christine's been busy on the Route Master.
Yeah.
We've taken some photographs, and Christine's
Right.
been busy all last night.
Right, got it. Chris, if you just put me a bit bigger, I'll show people this paint.
Yeah. 2 seconds. I get the blue pills now. That will make you bigger.
I'm not that old yet.
Yeah, if I put Mark Mods full screen for me, you can see the screen. There we are.
Right, guys. So this is one of the paints. It's a lacquer paint.
A lacquer.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Yeah,
LP
it's from
52.
Tamiya. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a clear, so when it dries, you can put a light behind it, and it'll shine, and it'll shine through it.
Yeah.
So if anybody's wanting to know how to change the colours of lenses, then yeah, give that a go.
So LP52 then.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you.
Just a bit of a hint. I mean, I've got an orange one as well, and that is it doesn't say on this one. X-26.
X-26.
And that's an amber. So that's
Right.
for indicators and stuff. But you can get blues, greens, and all sorts. So if anybody's wanting to lighten things up or whatever, that's some of the paint you can use.
Do you reckon we'll get them from like Hobbycraft and such like?
Yes, I was in Hobbycraft the other week, and they do sell them in Hobbycraft.
Yeah.
So it's worth getting if you're wanting to do a few mods.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank
No
you ever so
problem.
much for that. Yeah. Yeah. Dave Milne says yellow lights in the 60s. They used filament bulbs. That's correct. And obviously now the bulbs are all different. They're all halogen and what have you, aren't they? So.
Yeah.
So and that's the only problem I have light-wise is that it's you can obviously tell it's not original. It's and it's such a shame. But I did think about painting the light lens, and I thought, yeah, that would do it. That would do the job perfectly. But the problem we've got on the near side light is that you have to put all the bottom deck body on, and it's such a raving about because there's screws all around the edges. It's difficult to get into position. There's several things you've got to do at once, and so to take it all apart would be
I'll tell you what I'll do, Dave. I'll post on the Route Master group that paint.
That's a good idea. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll post it on the Facebook group, and then everybody can have a look at it. And whether you mention it tomorrow night, it's up for you.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Thank you. Yeah,
no problem.
That's great. Yeah, because I don't think I'm the only one that's got that problem. I think there's a few of us that's got that problem. So having said that, these things are sent to trials, aren't they?
Yes.
I
only discovered that paint when I was doing my Hummer, which is behind me.
Beautiful.
And that's how I discovered it. And for doing mods, because I'm doing the X-Wing, the buttons in the control panels in the cockpit were all clear. So what I did is I painted some of the buttons with these paints, put a light underneath it, and it is absolutely spot on perfect.
Wow, that's brilliant.
So
That's brilliant.
It's good to share these things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you ever so much for that. There'll be a lot of people out there I reckon that's done this same sort of mod. I don't know that Fleetwood J, he took all his bulbs out and he replaced all his bulbs to be bright white lights, because he had pretty much the same problem. So
yeah,
he replaced all his lights.
It's just a nice, easy fix for it, really.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And for what they're going to be on, they're not going to be on that an awful lot of time.
No,
they're only going to be on now and again.
You want something to be right, don't you? If you're going to spend all this money and all this time, you want it to be period right, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
There's plenty of folks out there that'll say, not right.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That screw's not pointing the right way.
People are
There's rivets in that panel.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I was saying last night, I've got P40 F20 subscribed to my channel, and he's been giving me some fantastic tips on the X-Wing. One of the things was it's here actually, I broke this little bit here, and it's metal.
Right.
And I tried super glue, tried everything, and P40 F20 said, go get some JB Weld. It's a metal glue, and it has absolutely worked a treat. It's strong as anything. So it's tips like that which we all need and like to share.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a brilliant guys, P40 F20. I mean, everybody is that's in here now. I mean, we've got Alex Demetrius in there in the chat. I noticed. Hi, Alex. We've got Dave Milne. He's a good guy. Brexit Lit. They're all good guys in here, and they'll all help us out. And they're all doing different sorts of builds as well. They're all doing similar to what we're doing and different ones. And to be honest, that's how you pick up the bits of advice, isn't it? By
definitely
watching others and getting involved.
So
it's been really good. So I'd have been well stuck without the community here a lot of times. On quite a few things that I've been doing.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the first models I built, which was the Millennium Falcon, and if I knew what I knew now, it wouldn't have been as difficult.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you something now. This is the Route Master for me and Christine is our very first part wax model.
Right.
So it's the very first one we've ever done. And it's the very first model that we've ever changed as well. Because I've got a behind me that's full of shop bought models.
Yeah.
And you just literally buy them, take them out the packet, put them in your cabinet. That's it.
Yeah.
But this Route Master, both our Route Masters, is the first one that we've ever painted. It's the first one we've ever altered, and it's the first part wax that we've ever done. So obviously, we're taking our time, and we're just bringing things to the front. I was an engineer for a lot of times, and I was a bus driver, and I've worked on farms and all that sort of thing. So, I've got some experience of other things. And like I said in one of my other streams, I used to watch my dad while he was either coach painting or he was sign writing or doing something or other, and we gelled really well, did me and my dad. We used to work together, and we used to sort things out together, mechanical wise, and it's just experience that you gain, isn't it, throughout the
Yeah,
years?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So,
I think
that
the thing with the part work is when you get the delivery or you go get it from the news agents, it's the excitement to getting it and it's the
Yeah.
excitement to building it.
Yeah.
And it's how do I say? I don't know. I mean, I get all mine delivered, so I love it when I get a delivery, and
Yeah.
and they always say if you build something, you put sort of your soul into it, and that's
Yeah.
that's how I feel about all the models I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, me and Christine, as you know, are painting both of our buses, and there's a reason. There's a reason behind that, and the reasons there is that are so personal to us. We've seen both of these buses in both of these colours. We've ridden on one of these buses in one of these colours, and they mean so much to us. Because my dad's no longer around, and he was a big bus man, and he lived and breathed his old buses. He really did, and it's to me, it's like a memorial thing to him. I just want to do something that is. I know if he was alive to this day, he would definitely be doing this route master. In fact, he'd be doing 2 or 3 or 4 of these route masters. He really would. Because he was that sort of a guy. He loved models, and he loved the company of East Yorkshire Motor Services as well, which is the one that I'm doing. He worked for the company. He he did all sorts for that company, and the other bus, the one that's Christine's doing, we actually had that bus. It belonged to somebody, a personal friend. He lived in Leeds, and he kept it at Dewsbury Bus Museum, and he restored it at Dewsbury Bus Museum.
Yeah.
And he brought it to a vintage car show that me and Christine was organising. After we asked him if he would bring it, and he gladly brought it, and he brought it a couple of years on running, and it looked absolutely superb. So I said, that, and it was brilliant. It's the old Shilly Beer colours, and the Shilly Beer colours is one of the oldest colours known to bus services in England. And it really was striking. It really was striking, and that livery was commemorated 150 years of bus services in London.
Yeah.
And that was in 1979 when they got painted, and yet it was about 1999 2000 when this friend of mine brought it to this little vintage car show that we organised. So obviously there was a good few years down the line then, and it was really nice condition after he'd restored it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, they mean an awful lot to us, to these route masters, and I'm not sure whether we'll get involved with any other part works, and that's because we're not into Star Wars or James Bond or anything like that. We're not into anything that's or Doctor Who, or we're not into anything that isn't sort of real. Do you know what I mean? Sorry to disturb people that Doctor Who's not real, but there you go.
We knew that.
I mean, James Bond, yeah, it's quintessentially English, but I do like the Aston Martin. Who doesn't? But to me, it doesn't float my boat. So obviously we won't be doing things like that. So we do like the Spitfire, but it's having room to put it. And then it's being practical as well. Can we really afford it? There's other things we want to spend our money on, and there's other things that we've got to do. And so obviously, I don't. For us, no. I think it'll be a no. And I think the pleasure we'll get out of these buses is more than tenfold that anybody could think of. You know, because it means such an awful lot to us.
The problem is when you've finished it, Dave, though, you kind of miss the community after it's done.
Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose so.
You'll miss the people you've made friends with. You'll miss building these things with other people. And, you know, I mean, when I was building the R2D2, I was on the Facebook group for that. And, you know, I hardly go on it now, but I kind of miss seeing it pop up and everything. So before you know it, you think, you know what, I'll just try do maybe one more. Anyway, if they do a black taxi cab, you'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got several projects that I need to do. I've got a shed full of bits and pieces, and you know, I've got all sorts of vintage things that I need to be back on with. And then there's the fact that I'm building my own 112 scale bus from scratch. So, you know, I've got a lot to get on with. And if I live to 150, I'll be lucky to finish all my projects, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do agree with you that you would miss the community without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
You know, because we're all
It's a way around that, Dave, would probably, once it's been built, maybe having get-togethers and having a look at other people's buses and what they've built and talking about it all and stuff like that. So maybe that's something when it's finished you could look into doing.
Yeah, that is a great possibility. Yeah, I mean, I've got to. What we're going to be doing is hopefully displaying these buses at public events, and they won't be far from home because we're not very good at travelling very far. But that hopefully we'll get them displayed out in the public, and I can see that there is. I mean, we've already got plans to do like 3 displays on one table. So there'll be, you know, Christine's bus on one end, my bus on the other end, and then in the middle of the table there'll be smaller models, you know, and they'll all be route masters. And we were at one time we was looking for a name for what we was going to do with them, you know, whether it be route master, or whatever you call it. And so we could just name this display. And I think it looks quite impressive with the things that we've got planned. We want to make an engine out of the bits that we've obviously done ages ago, but we want to, you know, make an engine. We've been donated a wheel, a front wheel. We've got an AEC triangle badge, and we've got the original round badge from the front, and we want to put things on the table like that so that, you know, we can hand them to people and say, you know, they can't touch the models, but we can give them and say, look, however do you think that is, or that's one bit we built, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
The route master looks that heavy. You're going to need a trailer to move it around.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. They're going to be about 12 kilos all in, which is an awful lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very heavy. Well, we're doing 2 of them, so that's 24 kilos.
Yeah.
So you put them in the back of your car and your car will just go done.
Unless you've got a big car.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you've got an estate.
Yeah, unless you've got a trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem about getting them around, I can tell you.
I tell you what would be nice if somebody turned theirs into the summer holiday bus.
Yeah.
And have a little Cliff Richard driving the bus. That'd look really good.
Yeah, with them all up there singing and dancing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good mod, isn't it?
Or on the bus, holiday on the buses.
Or on the bus, yeah, we could convert one into an open top bus, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is with Hachette is you just can't order them back from the beginning.
Yeah.
No. Well, there's somebody on the Routemaster group that's wanting to start off, and is wanting to, start from issue 1, and I don't think he can now. So, and I did say to him, probably you're best off if you bought, a part-built one that somebody's had enough of, and then try and get the copies from then on. Because obviously there is a few kicking about. There's 1 or 2 on eBay at the moment, and there's been 1 or 2 on the Facebook marketplace, and
Yeah.
places like that. So, and to be quite honest, they are very cheap as well.
Yeah.
There's, I saw one go for £170, I think it was. No, £190 in Wales, and it was up to issue 70 something, I think. So, that's very, very cheap. Very cheap indeed.
Wonder
So,
where that was then.
pardon?
Wonder where by down here that was.
I don't know. It was in Wales somewhere, Chris, because I was watching it on eBay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, about £190, I think it was. And I thought, that's ridiculous money. That's so cheap.
We've
You
got
know,
all that time and effort into it, and then
yeah, the time and effort into it, and then the cost as well. I mean,
yeah.
there must have been £700 worth of cost in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they've sold it for 190 quid. So that's a bit daft.
Well, it's the like my R2D2 that I did. They're going on eBay for like 200-300 quid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'd never sell mine.
No. Oh, well, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, really. We'll never sell our models.
No.
Never. So there's little point in thinking that way, because A, they're not really worth the amount of money, and B, why have you put your heart and soul into it like that just to get a few quid? It's not right, is it?
Are you wanting to go through the comments, Chris?
Yeah, I just go for them now.
Go for it then, mate.
Alex says, Chris, I have a joke. A 10-year-old asked his grandma what she wanted for his 80th birthday, and she said a green jumper. So he bought her a frog. Yeah, is that a conversation we've seen? River counters, yeah. You're the Spitfire may be out soon.
Yeah.
February.
When it's when?
About a week's time, I think.
2.2 Newcastle, 2-0 Newcastle, okay. How are you scratch building a bus, Dave?
How am I scratch building a bus? I'm building a scratch built bus. It's the type that my dad used to have. It's a 1920s bus, and I'm building it out of wood, hardwood. And I've got some woodworking tools, some small woodworking tools, and doing it just off photographs. Actually, I've got no plans to work from, and no blueprints to work from. I'm just doing it by eye, by memory, and by photographs. And I am converting everything from real size of what the real size thing is down to 1/12 scale by a scale converter. You just look on the internet. There's a scale converter on the internet. So whatever it is in inches, you can convert that to centipedes or millimeters or whatever you want. So that's how I'm doing that. I've been around buses, Stuart Sullivan, all my life. I've been in new ones, old ones, you name it. I've seen it. I've driven it. I've looked around it. I've been in it. I've travelled miles in them. So it's all purely from memory, from photographs, and from knowledge that I've picked up over 50 plus years. So It's something that I wanted to do for a long time. It's going to be 1/12 scale, so it's going to be 27 inches long, because the real bust was 27 feet long. So obviously, convert that 1/12 scale is 27 inches long. It's a 1920s Leyland bust. In fact, if you're a member of our miniature bus 1/12 scale and larger site, there is a couple of pictures of it on there. You'll be able to see that I've made it out of hardwood. Basically, buses in them days, the 1920s, they all had shapes to the bodies. And so you would start off by cutting one of the shapes out, and then you would replicate that all the way along the bus to get the shape exactly the same all the way along the bus. And do exactly the same on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's bit by bit by bit. It's very hard work. It's very demanding, very taxing, because you've got to have your brain on it all the time. Keeping everything straight, getting everything glued, is a problem. I'm paneling it out with some very thin ply. It's some beach ply, which model is used for model aeroplanes. And I'll be painting it, of course. I'll be painting it all. Yeah, look it up, Stuart Sullivan. It's 1927 Leyland Lion. There is a green one on there that's not mine. Mine's in grey primer, but there is a skeleton photograph of mine on there. And I'll be showing some more photographs on that site once I get a bit more done to it, but I won't be touching that at all until the route masters are finished. So anybody can model make, really. It's just putting your mind to the matter, lots of patience, and patience and more patience. I can't stress patience enough, really. And if you can't find out how to do something, look on the internet to try and find out how to do something. Follow other people that's building things, and look on YouTube, of course. There's lots of good advice on YouTube, and that's how we're doing it.
Yeah, you've done a grand job, Dave, to be honest.
Thank you.
And I just went like after a minute ago because I jumped on because I'm cold.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised, mate, because it's going to be a cold night tonight. It's going to be I think it's going to be -2 or 3 tonight out here.
I'd be in bed by then. Yeah, so how are you, Stuart, anyway? Because I didn't realise you was in the chat. That's in the comments. So if anyone wants to like, share, subscribe to Dave Say as well, please do so. Check his channel out.
Thank you very much. Well, I've got a thing in the comments there, so
yeah, that's what I said. Just it's in the comments. Yeah,
I think there is quite a few that's on my channel. So.
Dave Say's name. Like, share, subscribe to him as well, because what he does on his YouTube channel is amazing, and sometimes he does live shows now and again.
Doing a live show this Sunday, actually, Chris.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. What time?
Yeah, live show this Sunday at 8 o'clock on my channel.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, your channel's brilliant, Dave, and I do give you thumbs up on every video you do.
Thank you. Well, I do the same with you too, and I do the same with you too as well, Mark. Now, so
yeah.
Thank you.
All right, because I always say that if you're here and you're giving something to the public out there, then why shouldn't they give you a nice good thumbs up?
Yeah.
It takes an awful lot of doing something for people out there for general interest. We're just here. We might just be sat here talking about something, but we're actually giving you something. We're giving you our experience. We're giving you a bit of entertainment. Because Chris is good there at telling jokes, aren't you, Chris?
Yeah, rude ones as well, guys. No, I can't tell
rude ones as well.
I know some clean jokes, but I do know some rude ones. But I'm not going to say that now. No, guys. it's a pleasure to be doing YouTube because the thing is, right, I made so many good people on this community is unbelievable. I cannot thank anyone enough because people have helped me through my build as well. So,
well, I've got when I first started on YouTube, I was just looking at it for my other hobby, and there's a lot of community out there with my other hobby, and it's the same hobby that I share with my son. And so obviously he's on YouTube as well. He looks at YouTube and what have you for the same hobby. So and then when this Route Master came out, the Facebook group started up, and we joined a couple of Facebook groups.
Yeah, I did.
And then this person called Penny said that she was going to start a YouTube channel on the Route Master. So, and that was Paint with Penny, obviously.
Yeah.
And so we started following Penny, and then we went from there, really. And so we've got Penny to thank for it, and so thank you, Penny. And God knows what you've started with us, but there you go.
Then we met Alex and Horlicks.
Yeah.
So guys, let's subscribe to Horlicks as well. Horlicks' channel, because what he does in his channel as well is amazing. World of Wayne does good stuff. Chris Captain does good stuff as well. But when he does live, me and Chris, when we do live stream with Chris, when I'm on with him, me and him got a bit of banter together.
So somehow I'm in there now.
Yeah. No, but Mark, well, it's all a bit. There's a laugh in it.
Yeah, it is. It's a good laugh.
Yeah.
Well, you know, so like, as Mark was saying, that it's a community, isn't it? It's
exactly.
You know, and it's like, you know, we might be miles apart. I mean, me and Mark are actually quite close. We're only about 50 miles apart, but which isn't too bad. But me and you, Chris, we're hundreds of miles apart.
Well, I could tell you how many miles we're apart now if you want. If one postcode.
You can say what, Chris?
If you tell me your postcode, I can tell you how far we're apart now.
Yeah, I can, because I've got that app on my thing as well.
Chris said to me earlier, he says, "Can you understand me, Dave?" And I said, we're from Yorkshire. We can understand anybody.
Yes.
We're bilingual in Yorkshire.
Aye, we are.
Yeah, biannuals.
Yeah, biannuals. Yeah.
Yeah. And go back to Stuart's comments. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, mate. Yeah. It's nice to see you, Stuart. I haven't been seeing you for since last week because I was a bit tired. I didn't do stream as well, and I couldn't be bothered. I knew it's not much to do as well, so that's
yeah,
what.
But you didn't tell me, Chris. I was sat there for 45 minutes waiting for you.
sorry, Mark.
I gave up at 8 o'clock. I thought, I'm not waiting any longer. And then you finally messaged me saying, "Yeah, sorry, not much to do tonight, and I'm a lot of time." You could have told me earlier. You know, you could have messaged me and say, "Don't worry, you're not doing out tonight." So I'm for 45 minutes sat in my bear cave, and I'm thinking, where the heck is he?
Yeah.
And he finally tells me about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, sorry guys. That's not what happened again. It's wrong with that.
I messaged him saying, "Ready whenever you are, Chris." But I laugh about it now. But
the other time it wasn't funny, though, was it? Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah. Let's see what Dave Mill says. Thumbs up to you all. Yeah, agree with that, Dave. Mill, great community. Yeah, exactly. Agree with that. Good to see you back on stream. Yeah, it's always a pleasure doing this.
Anybody who subscribes to my channel, I subscribe back to them.
Yeah, I'm going to show you something.
I'm going
to show you something now in a sec.
Go on.
You love.
Oh, he's turned his mic off. Yeah, Dave Milne, Dave's there. You're streaming this Sunday? Yes. Yeah, I'm streaming this Sunday at 8 o'clock on Sunday because it's the 9th, isn't it? Yeah, 9th of February. So, yeah, that's. Oh, look.
Oh,
Oh, Chris. Max. 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 Max, dog.
There we are.
Max.
All right.
Hey, Max.
Max, use that.
oh.
Have a biscuit. What?
No, you said the other word. You said the W word, walkies.
Oh, dear.
Don't say that to him. In fact,
Have a biscuit, Max. Max, here. Hello. Come.
Goodbye. What's that?
Look.
Trying to get him to sit.
Yeah, look. You can see Max, look. Yeah, look. Look, there's a doggy. Look. What's that? What's that, look?
Yeah.
Look. What's that?
He is
What's
heavy, like.
See him off.
Not joking, not me, that was. Not joking. Look at him though. He's 3 years old now as well.
Yeah,
He's
massive,
huge.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's not that big. But it's a little shit earlier though, because he decided to just skip the front door. So.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Little bastard. Isn't he? No, he's alright. No, he's a good boy, really.
Yeah, Dave Milne. Yeah, I will do. I'll send you a link, and you can pop on if you want. And anybody else is welcome to pop on.
Yeah, send me one.
You want a link, do you, Chris?
Why not? Then join you as well. Have a laugh.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll send you a link as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've got. Pardon?
If anyone, yeah, link to your Facebook page. I'm not joking. I'm already. No, I'm just saying. If anyone's check my my wish list is underneath in the description. And my Facebook page is in the description. Never got my words out. Sorry, guys. Tongue twisted now. No, but if anyone's checked the links down below. Facebook page, my page, and my wish list. I've when I set the stream up, I made sure the links work. So.
Okay, and if anybody wants to find the link, you're seeing a square here in whatever form you're looking at, computer, tablet, or phone.
Yeah.
At the bottom right-hand corner, let me get this right. It's that way. At that corner down there, at that right-hand bottom corner down there of the screen, there is a little upside-down triangle. Just press on that little upside-down triangle, and it'll take you to all the details of tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight's show. Pardon?
When the stream finishes, guys, there will be a drop-down menu, and the links will be there then.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes a cuddle. He does.
Yeah, man does too. He likes a cuddle.
Yeah. Labrador's like a cut.
Yeah, that's right. He's started being aggressive now against people that's coming near the house, which is really good. So,
Yeah. People can flick off, like, tell him that, like.
Yeah, well, so a few people that's backing away. So I thought, oh, that's good.
That's nice. I bet the postman's in a car.
Oh, I've had a message from Dave Milne. What builds am I doing? Right. Currently, I'm building Model Space's T-72 tank, Diagostini's X-Wing, and I'm doing Eagle Moss's Ecto 1. And I'm also rebuilding my Lego Death Star as well. And I'm also streaming on Thursday evening at 8 o'clock.
Hold on now.
Wow. So I can see myself being like that this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed. I hadn't really got the time to come on a lot. But having said that, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it an awful lot, and I like giving people support if I can. and it's not every week that I can get on. Like so,
Yeah. But what you,
um,
Dave?
yeah.
I'm going to butt in for a minute because what I'm going to say, you love this. No, what you do when you come on, though, you are great. You do an amazing job, and
Well, thank
you're
you.
you and everyone else, right? You one in the million because if I didn't have anyone like Mark or you or Chris to cut me up on the stream, I cannot thank you all enough. And I hope everyone understands what I mean. Like Adrian, he's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful for everything that everyone's done because Painting with Penny's helped me out a lot. Alex has helped me out a lot when there's because one time I met Horlicks once and things got helped me out with the bus and
Yeah.
and what you've done for me, you guys, is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Well, we've got you up and running, haven't we? So,
Yeah.
and you know, we've got the other guys to thank us for getting us up and running.
Dave.
Oh, definitely. Well, I've been doing building models for years, but when I started my YouTube channel, I think I had about 5 subscribers, and that was family and friends. I've just checked now, and I'm up to 18. So, you know, it's really, we all help each other out. I think, Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a good community to be in. It's you're making friends from people all around the country. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a great thing to do,
Yeah.
and like I said, we all enjoy the same hobby, so
Yeah.
All right. I'll mention Dave always is the one that comes up, helps me out in a sticky situation when I am going to ask to co-host. Dave always jumps in, and that's what I can't thank him enough for that.
Well, I try to help as much as what I can.
Which is a blessing.
Well, I have been told that that's not a very good thing for me, though, Chris.
What?
That I help everybody else out.
Yeah, I know really because you've got other stuff to do as well. Yeah, I understand that.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Is the Route Master on tomorrow night, Dave?
Yes. Yeah.
I think
Route Master show is on tomorrow night. It will be 8:30. I'm informed by Fleetwood J.
Yeah.
He's in between home and his girlfriend's at the moment. And
so Fleetwood J's channel tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Fleetwood J's channel, yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm going to go something for you all for a minute. Let me get this channel up. And then
channel.
Yeah, that's fine, I know.
I don't think he's done the thing for tomorrow night yet.
Yeah, but if I can just grab his channel up and people can just like share, subscribe to him already.
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
Yeah. Let me just find his channel in my subscribers list.
Jolly good, yeah.
I don't mean my naughty channel, I'm not joking. No, but being on YouTube, bro, I do love you all. I need to sign in, you idiot.
Yeah, Dave Milne, I understand that you missed the Route Master show because you're usually working.
Yeah. Should be back to normal next.
So obviously, what I'm going to do now is, with my channel, I'm going to try and get everybody up to speed over what's happening with the Route Master group and other streamers that's building the Route Master and ourselves. So we'll have people along to my channel, such as Dave Milne, Chris Davis, probably Fleetwood J, probably Adrian Langley. And between us all, we should be able to answer any questions that people might have, or any problems that they might have. We might be able to help them solve them.
That's the wrong link. Whoops, sorry guys.
That's the stream link you put up there, Chris, I think.
Yeah, no.
Dave Milne says he only made tonight's show because he's been on training. So someone else has covered his shift. Well, glad you're along, Dave, and Chris is glad you're along as well.
Yeah. Let me just Then go to the different page because for some reason, because it's on StreamYard, it's not coming up as on StreamYard.
Okay.
Facebook. Oh yeah, this should be in the schedule, won't it? I just thought about it. I know.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's put the schedule up for tomorrow, has he?
No. Have a look. Have a look on the Facebook group now. See what your missus has put on.
Oh yeah, there's on the schedule there. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought about that. If I can find it, so many posts on it. Because my link is the works on it because Fleetwood J's did as well. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find this. Where would your missus put it on here? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Let's have a look and see if I can share.
If I can.
I think I can do it, Chris.
Yeah, if you want to just share screen, Joe.
No, I think I'll put the link in.
Yeah, that'll be easier because I can't find it.
There we are. That should be the link to Fleetwood J's channel.
There we are. I got no, hold on.
That should be the link to Fleetwood J's channel. In the comments, Chris.
Yeah, let me
It's just that the comments on here are slow, aren't they?
Shit. There's sheep.
There you are. There it is, Chris.
Oh yeah, okay.
So if somebody wants to, that's it. That's Fleetwood J's.
Yeah, so if anyone likes to say subscribe for me, and we'll probably see that pretty soon again tomorrow.
Hope it's Fleetwood J's anyway.
Let me just check that. Let me check that for a minute, Dave. I'll check now.
It is, yeah.
It is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
That's the good stuff. Well then, Dave.
Well, it's the first time I've done that.
Yeah.
Because I'm completely computer illiterate. I don't know nothing about computers, me.
No, but you're doing well, Dave. For fair do say, why not? Like if you need any help, you know where I am.
Well, generally speaking, Chris, when I used to go near a computer, it used to go off.
Yeah. Yeah, mad like. So what we got planned this weekend from YouTube?
Well, tomorrow is obviously the Routemaster show at 8:30 on Fleetwood J's channel.
Yeah.
And Thursday we've got Max Mods, haven't we?
Yeah.
Do you need anyone to come on, Mark?
Pardon?
Do we need anyone to come on tomorrow? Thursday,
yeah, anybody's welcome.
Jolly good.
Send a link, I'll put it in the chat then before the stream starts.
Yeah, will do.
Yeah, awesome.
So what are you going to be doing, Mark?
Just like this, talking about models.
Screwing.
Not on stream, we won't. No.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's adult content, but that's going too far.
Yeah, exactly. We're not. We're not. We're not a dirty website, right? So be careful.
No, we're not. No.
Well, I don't know. You and Chris on a Monday. Come on.
Yeah, we're just banter, that is.
It's not triple X rated. It's quadruple X rated.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't mind, but his better half is worse than him.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, Professor Cheryl.
So yeah, then we've got Friday, and I think we've got Adrian Langley on Friday, and that'll be.
Did he do one last week?
No, and that'll be Bill the Terminator, will it?
Yeah.
And
nothing at the moment.
Will that be Dave Milne that's helping Adrian on Friday?
I'm not sure. It could be you or Dave Milne. It could be anyone.
Yeah, me, Dave Milne, or whoever helping Adrian Langley on Friday, and that's on Adrian Langley's channel, 8 o'clock again on YouTube. and it'll be either build the Terminator or build his new one. I won't give the game away what his new one is, because I'll let Adrian do that.
I think I can guess.
Pardon?
I probably can guess what that is, but I'll say after stream.
Yeah. Don't guess now.
Yeah.
So I think he wants it to be a surprise. So, and then Saturday, what's happening Saturday? Did we have a look at the? Is there anything on the schedule?
Anything? Because there's normally the tractor show, isn't it? But I think that's cancelled.
Yeah, that's with Penny's Tractor Show, and that I think that's cancelled.
Yeah.
So the only thing that we've got there then is Sunday, and that'll be me.
Yeah.
Me at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock at night. At night, obviously, on my channel.
In the morning.
No, not in the morning. No, I'll be in bed then.
Yeah. Have we then got anything else to say, or are we finished for this season?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy to finish. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm getting there with the instructions, Chris. Just give me time.
Yeah, it's all right. It's only the first one with you anyway, Mark. So it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Okay, but I'll be on your next one helping you.
Yeah, definitely, Yeah. So you two can fight against yourselves. Who's closing it, and then we'll call it a night, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go first then. And I'll say thanks ever so much for watching, everybody. Do subscribe to Mark's Mods and Chris Davis and me and everybody else in the chat, because obviously you can subscribe to one another. It all helps the community go round and round. And then thanks for Mark's Mods helping Chris Davis out tonight. I thoroughly appreciate that, and you did an excellent job. And obviously that car, Chris, is going to be absolutely fantastic. So well done to the both of you for doing that issue tonight.
Yeah.
So good night from me.
Good night from me.
Yeah, and like, share, subscribe to everyone, guys. Like, share, subscribe to me, Dave, Mark, White. Oh, what's Alexa coming off on? Alexa, shut up! You're just walking back on for some reason. Sorry, guys, about that. My speaker decided to talk to herself. Yeah, so
all right, good night.
I'd like to subscribe to me, Mark Mods, and everyone else in the chat, guys. I'll catch you next week, hopefully. If I don't do a stream, I'll let everyone know.
Please let me know.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.